I think Trish, Imrana is probably not looked at Section 6, which is the application of the Bill of Rights, Chapter 2. Now, it says the provision of this chapter, I have to read it out so everybody understands. Provision of the chapter binds a natural legal person, taking into account A, the nature of the right or freedom recognized in the provision, and B, the nature of any restraint or duty imposed by the provision. It goes on to talk about the interpretations, etc. And then it says interpretation of this chapter, which is the Bill of Rights chapter. In addition to complying with Section 3, when interpreting and applying this chapter, a court, tribunal, or other authority must promote the values that underlie a democratic society based on human dignity, equality, and freedom. And B, if relevant, consider international law applicable to the protection of the rights and freedoms in this chapter. This chapter does not deny or prevent the recognition of any other right or freedom recognized or conferred by common law or written law, except to the extent that is inconsistent with this chapter. So you actually have those principles and values, pertaining to a democratic society in there. You don't actually have to have it, below Section 17 or below Section 16. It actually has an all-encompassing Section 7 that says it applies to all the provisions of the Bill of Rights. Now, so it does meet that test. And I think the point that I highlighted yesterday and today, and again it goes to the Law Society, and I've mentioned this on several occasions, there is no doubt, and I agree with Aman what he's saying, there is actually a lack of jurisprudence. And why is there a lack of jurisprudence? Because lawyers have not taken these matters to the court. They take these matters to Facebook and Twitter. Please take it to the courts. I can tell you the amount of time some lawyers and others spend on social media. If they actually spend their time researching and taking the matters to court, they can do a lot of these matters pro bono. That's the only way we'll develop jurisprudence in this country. And as I've said previously also, please, there is an obsession, and perhaps a rightful obsession, regarding freedom of speech or civil and political rights. There are also socio-economic rights, which is equally as important, which lends to human dignity. People who don't have water, shelter, access to work, economic participation, transportation, they actually affects a person's human dignity too. So, again, I implore the lawyers in this room who are actually concerned about human rights, please take the time out. If you believe that there are certain wrongs done by the state or any other institution, given vertical, horizontal application of rights, please take the matters to the courts. Let's get the jurisprudence developed. I had the meeting with Wali and I talked to him about a particular matter, in which there was a defamation matter. And I was quite disappointed, with respect to the judge who delivered the judgment, even though it was in favor of the plaintiff, that the judge lost the opportunity to develop good case law, to really eke out those issues and actually provide some form of guidance going forward. It actually related to social media. So again, please, I implore all of the lawyers, if you are really, committed to this, please take the matters to the court. Let's develop jurisprudence. It'll be good for not just those individuals, but also for the state too, if the state is involved.
Thank you.